guys, it's Missy. Let's talk about boo-boos today. Boo-boos, you could say boo-boos, you could say wounds, you can say your old trauma, generational trauma, whatever that is. So how's it going? Like, how's your healing going? I know I talk about this a lot because how many billions of people are there in the world, and really a handful of people in that aspect have done the work. And, you know, it really is important because all that emotional trauma that you grew up with, it festers inside of you. It makes us dysfunctional. You know, we become either the codependent, you know, the people pleaser, the, you know, hates conflict, fearful avoidance, anxiety of, you know, attachments, and, you know, all of the above, right? We talk about that all the time. So if you can identify that in yourself, and you know that about yourself, you're that self-aware, then it's time to start taking steps towards becoming the new healed version of yourself. And I'm here to help you do that because I've done all this work myself. Like, I've helped people through their own trauma. And, you know, I've learned all this from all the dumb fucking mistakes I've made. And yes, TikTok, I've used the word fuck. So I'm sorry. TikTok's pissed me off, if you can't tell. I can't say anything on here without I can't promote my videos. I can't do anything because they won't promote it if I say fuck. So I'm not going to promote this video. So anyways, I'm here seriously to help you through that because it is a serious subject. And if you don't heal your wounds, it becomes a physical ailment. Eventually, a lot, you know, there's studies that have been done on women that basically a lot of women have autoimmune because we suppress our emotions, and you know, we take it and we take it and we take it. And ladies or men, I'm talking to either one of you, if you're holding on to a relationship just because, and you're putting up with all the bullshit just because of your children, just because of, you know, financial situation or whatever, that's a form of suppression in itself, because you're just having to deal with it. You're having to, you know, you don't have to. Love yourself more than that. That's self-love. That's choosing you. Because when you don't choose you, it's called self-abandonment, and you're sabotaging your life. And you're really, if you have children in this so-called relationship, you're showing them that they're not valuing themselves enough to get the fuck out. They're going to choose them over themselves every time. And that's not a good example. Don't choose somebody else and pleasing somebody else just to abandon yourself. Choose yourself. You're more important than that. And that tells me if you're not, you got to work on your self-worth and your self-confidence. And yes, maybe that person broke you down and told you were a piece of shit, or you know, that you weren't worthy or whatever. And really that's just projection on their part because they're probably out screwing around or whatever. I don't even know. Everybody's situation is different. I've been through almost every kind of situation there is. So I know that I kept choosing that type of person because that's who my mother was. And that's all I knew was that chaotic drama, you know. And I love my mom. We've mended fences, and I've accepted her for who she is. And even as a young mom myself, I did not know how to emotionally, you know, connect to my kids because I wasn't emotionally connected to. I mean, my dad was a Vietnam vet. He wasn't there emotionally because he was dealing with his own shit. And my mom was all fucked up from her father. So, you know, that's the generational trauma that every family has dealt with. And it is up to you to change it. All it is a choice, a decision to heal from all of that, to set forth and heal your ancestral people on down the line. Because once you choose to change that, you choose different for your kids. You choose healthy emotional health for your children. And you teach them the word no. You teach them how to set boundaries. You teach them that enabling is messed up and fixing and rescuing is bullshit. People need to learn how to rescue and deal with their own selves. And, you know, from here on out, it's time. Like, what are you waiting for? It's time to heal. Stop all the rescuing and enabling and You're not doing anything but sabotaging your own life and sabotaging your own bank account and sabotaging your own life. You're worth more than that. It's time. Let me know. I'm here to help.